Good morning, Radiant Stars. Welcome back to the channel. I am officially sitting in my new home. Excuse the hot mess. I am obviously still packed and needing to unpack clothing and just get my whole life together. But today's Monday and it is officially our second week here. Our first week just flew by. And yeah, I'm excited to just kind of vlog with you guys and share what life is like having now moved into my first home. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to start working because I do actually, I work from home. So I work from home, but like kind of hybrid because sometimes I do go into the office. But yeah, I'm gonna start my workday today and I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey of this week. So my main goal here for this week is to completely unpack and tidy up this kitchen. Right now I'm showing you the starting point where we were on Monday. This is the current condition and state of the kitchen at that time. So we had a lot of storage bins, plenty of things on the counters from my last pantry, just things all over the floor. And it's a bit messy right now, not gonna lie. But yeah, the goal is to get that cleaned up. And here I'm showing you guys an armoire that, well, I guess china cabinet that the previous owner left that I plan to use as a pantry. Good day, everyone. Today is Tuesday morning. So yesterday I really didn't get too much vlogging done at all, to be perfectly honest. I did the quick intro. We discussed a little bit how I am now in my new home. So we have a lot of work to do, still a lot of unpacking to do in this house, and just all the things and organizing and all of that. Cleaning. I did have the house, deep clean before we did move in here. I actually didn't do the cleaning that time. I did hire someone from Home Aglow because, yeah, I was, having a lot of back pains during that time, and I felt like I should just hire someone to help me do the initial move-in clean. So I didn't get any footage of that at all because someone else was cleaning my home, and I was so grateful for it at that time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some things I need to get done in the kitchen. I had a Walmart order delivered this morning around like 7. It is about 7:44 now, and I'm gonna go ahead and put those groceries up, and just prep a little bit of food here for us because right now at work I am doing like a flex schedule, working 10-hour days. So to actually make the full dinner at night when I get off late is a little bit of a challenge. So I am going to prep as much as I can this morning before I start work. And yeah, so I'm gonna also get some organizing done in the kitchen. I still have a lot of bins in my kitchen on the kitchen floor that need to be cleared off the floor because I need my floor space to be cleared this week. That is the goal. We did just move in last week and there's still a lot of things to do. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started early this morning. This is the current condition of my kitchen. These are the bins that I moved here with, all with kitchen stuff. That my goal is to get this emptied out this week and organized into the cabinets. But the cabinets, the previous owner did leave some things behind. So I need to, open up all the cabinets and clean them out. When I did have the Home Go cleaning, I just had it for, like surface clean. It wasn't for like deep cleaning in the cabinets. I mean, it was a deep clean, but it wasn't for things like cabinets and baseboards and stuff like that. So I am going to go ahead and make sure to go through each cabinet this week wipe them down, organize my things into them, get rid of the previous owners' things as well, because there's a lot of stuff that she left behind. Some things are, I'm sure, that are usable, and we have used some of them, like some of the utensils. Of course, we clean them before we use them. But up here, those bags, that's my Walmart grocery order that came in this morning that I need to put away. Those pink bins are from my old pantry that I'm not going to use the bins, but I'm going to organize all my old pantry things into this China hutch, which I've already started doing. You can see some of my pantry items in there. The top row is full of china that the previous owner left behind. So there's like some dishware in there that I do need to get out. And the bottom of this also has some of the previous owner's dishware, which I'm going to sort through, clean those, and honestly, I'll probably list them on eBay so I can sell them, because I don't really have a huge use for china ware. So for extra glassware, I really don't have a use for that. But all of this stuff here this week needs to be cleared off from my floors and organized. And so this is our kitchen setup. And this morning I'm going to also, do a little bit of cooking to set us up well for the day. I have these like meal prep containers. I got them from the Dollar Tree, and my mom was in town this past weekend. She made us some legume, which all my Haitians out there know exactly what legume is. But we have some legume. I'm gonna make some plantains, like some banan, to go on the side of it, and put these 2 containers in the fridge because I froze some of the legume. And so I'm gonna go ahead and boil the plantain now, add it into the containers, put it in the fridge. So during my work day, we already have lunch prepared that just needs to be put into the microwave. I'm a very anti-microwave person, but here I am with a microwave now. So yeah, that's gonna be for my kid to use. And yeah, for my kid and for my dad, he's here with us. So for him to use, it's just gonna be easier for him and my daughter. So now I have a microwave. Ugh. All right, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put away these clean dishes, make some coffee and some breakfast. And yeah, so we are going to go ahead and get everything sorted and put together. All right, I've got my banan to boil, plantain, so we're gonna add that to my meal prep containers. I took some salmon out last night so that I can, cut it up and put it with some marinade. The marinade for me is just Epis. I've showed how to make Epis before on my channel, and so I will probably link that short. It's really just like an all-purpose spice that is a requirement in a Haitian household. So yes, of course, I'm going to put Epis on my salmon. And so I'm going to let it marinate with that all day. And when I do get off work, just quickly cook some salmon, some rice, and saute some spinach, and there's dinner. Super quick. But yeah, this needs to get marinating now. Then I'm going to make coffee. Make some coffee and probably, and put these groceries up. I gotta put these groceries up like right now. Let me do that. Sparkling waters. So here I wanted to share with you guys my morning health drink. I drink chlorophyll mixed with water and usually like an orange juice, and then take that with some supplements every single day: milk thistle, vitamin D, and folic acid. Good day, everyone. It is Wednesday morning and it's almost 8 o'clock. But I am making some progress with this bin right here. I've already started, unloading this bin and putting away my things. I will need to just double back and, clear out the cabinets from the things that the previous owner left and like wipe everything down on the inside of the cabinets. I'm gonna just have that as a weekend project. Right now, I'm kind of just putting my things in along with the previous things, which I know is not, which for me right now is not ideal, but I just really need to clear off this space here so that I have a clear walkway I'm trying to do this by tomorrow, get the clear walkway to the kitchen countertop so that my dad can have access to the microwave. But yes, so I'm working on that this morning. I can only work on it for like another hour. I also need to make breakfast and coffee and then start work. But yeah, later this evening, I will work on clearing out the rest of these bins. It really is just a bag, 2 bins, a bag, the rest of this bin, and then those 2 bags there. This cooler is empty. I just have to see where, well, actually, no, there's water bottles in it. I forgot. I will have to see where I'm going to put that. I do love my home. I just don't love that it doesn't have a pantry. So I'm using the armoire as a pantry, and that is still very like limited space. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out, or maybe have to declutter. Ooh, excuse me, or maybe have to declutter a little bit more. But anyway, that's my update for this Wednesday morning. All right. Good day, everyone. Today is Thursday, and this is the progress of the bins. I have gotten one of the clear bins completely cleared off. My goal for today, this morning, is to get rid of these as well, empty them out, put them in a different place. Well, this black bin, and then I'm going to show you over here. Excuse my mess. The living room is a mess. This bin I cleared out. It was in the kitchen. I cleared that out yesterday, and I'm going to bring that with me to my old place. I do still have things left at my old place that I need to go and pick up, so I'm going to use that to do it. But yeah, making a lot of good progress. All right, I still have a lot of work to do with these bins, and then the countertops, I'm trying to get those cleared off. But right now I'm making a little bit of toast in the air fryer. I left my toaster at the other place at my last home, so I need to go get that today. So I'm gonna go and pick that up. But I'm making coffee, just like boiling some hot water, and then I'm gonna make some coffee. Put away these clean dishes, and yeah, just put in a little bit of work into the kitchen. Alrighty, you guys, so I am in a truck full of stuff. So I finally just picked up the rest of my things from my old place, and I don't know, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit. Yeah, I'm in a major transition of life right now. So I am, a new single mom, reconstructing my life in my late 30s. I'm 38 to be exact. And yeah, so I was getting my things from my old place that I used to share with a partner, but yeah, that's over now. But you know what? It's completely okay, and I'm just transitioning into a new phase. I get to finally say that I am a homeowner. I own my own home, and to be able to do this while going through a huge life transition is challenging to say the least, but I am resilient. I have gotten through so many things, and I'm going to get through this as well. So yeah, I am going to unload everything now. I had to drop my daughter off to be with her dad for the first time ever. So it's going to be, yeah, it was hard, but yeah, I made it through, and she's happy. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. So yes, that's where we're at right now. But yeah, I'm just reconstructing my life right now, honestly, trying to get things organized in my new home. I'm honestly to the point where I am sick of moving stuff. I'm so tired of moving things. I have been moving things for literally over a month. Like literally every single weekend I would come out to my new home and bring things, and me and my kiddo we're like done. We're so over it. But hey, isn't that how moving goes? I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's easier when you have more hands on deck, but it is what it is, and we've gotten through it. Good day, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and today is actually Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the papas out there. My kiddo, she's with her dad. So, but this Sunday, I'm home. I've been listening to my church service virtually, since I do live kind of far away from my home church. But next week, I'm going to try to head out there to actually be at the church service. But I have a list of things to get done today, my get to do list, which I think I did insert a picture of it, but I did add on a couple things for getting done this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this list. I can check off one thing, which is laundry. I finished my 2 loads of laundry that I wanted to get done, and I am going to get started on my daughter's closet to clear that out. She's been asking me to clear it out, since last week. But this is our second week here, and I'm going to go ahead and get that done for her today. So that way, when she gets back, she can unload all of her clothes and get everything all, organized and nice and aesthetic in her room. I know that she's wanting to get that done. But yeah, I'm going to share my list with you of the things that I have completed already and show you the current state of my house. My kitchen is getting better. I need to clear off the countertops, and there's like a few bags left on the kitchen floor that I want to go ahead and clear that out as well. But yeah, let me go ahead and share with you guys what I have left to do. I do have quite the laundry list, quite the get-to-do list. All right, so this is my weekend get-to-do list. I already did empty and unload the truck from what I had packed in there, so that's done. I got my dad a wallet for Father's Day. He's been wanting one of those, so I went to Kohl's already and got him the wallet. I already gifted it to him. We got our groceries from Walmart, so that's done. Laundry is going to be checked off, and then we have all of this left to do. So my daughter's closet, unpack the kitchen, unpack my clothes, meaning to put them in the closet. I want to clean the floors, clear out the fridge, meal prep for the week. I put get my eyebrows done, but really I tried to go somewhere to get my eyebrows done, but they were closed by the time I got there. So I'll probably just do my own eyebrows. And also I want to kind of rewash and blow dry my hair, but I did wash my hair on Thursday and today's Sunday, so I don't really have to do that. I usually wash once a week type of thing, natural hair life. But yeah, the reason I have that on there is because I'm getting kind of sick of the wash and go look. It's cute and all. I like my curls. I love my curls, actually. But I'm ready to start, with a new look. So I might start, using a little bit of heat in my hair just for a little while and see how I feel about that look. But yeah, this is my list of things that I get to do this weekend. All right, we're going to check off laundry. Alrighty, guys, this is my daughter's closet. We're in my daughter's room. This China hutch, I posted on Facebook Marketplace, but I need to probably and change the description and things like that on it to get it sold. Or maybe I will call like a church thrift store or Habitat for Humanity Restore, something like that, to get rid of this, because my daughter wants this space. She wants to put her bookshelves and stuff there. This was left by the previous tenant. Well, I shouldn't say tenant, previous owner. I'm so used to like rental life, I say tenant instead. But anyway, I'm a homeowner now, the previous owner. And anyway, so this is her closet. I'm going to open it up and show you the current condition. I'm going to empty out all the things because we still have suitcases here and bags full of stuff and boxes and things. She really wants to clear that stuff out, and I'm going to help facilitate that. So let's see. Okay, this, like, it's literally full, like, of random things, like games, plushie bags, a whole bunch of gift bags, and it's just like jam-packed, you guys. My daughter actually kind of likes this this wicker shelf in here, so I'm gonna leave that in here, but I want to empty it out so that way, you know, she has space to put her clothes in here, you know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, it is 1:54. I started this project at 12, so it took a lot longer than I expected, but I have completely cleared out my daughter's closet. I put some hangers in here for her, so she'll have new hangers. She may need a few more packs, but hey, we have some. All right, I had gotten cutting off for a moment there, but yes, that is a jump rope there. I'll probably end up just throwing it out, but my daughter might want it, so I just left it there for now. She's not much of a jump roper, but we'll see if she wants to use it. If not, it'll go to the trash. And then this is the wicker wicker shelf, excuse me, that my daughter said that she actually kind of likes, so we're gonna leave it there. But yeah, now it's completely cleared out. I am excited about this, and it is another thing I can check off of my list, and my daughter will be happy when she gets home today to have her closet. All right, on to the next task. All right, you guys, here we are back at the list. I have the last load of laundry in the dryer right now, which feels good. I've done 3 loads of laundry. And then I did check off Lala's closet. That is my daughter's nickname, Lala. And what I'm going to work on now is unpacking some more kitchen items. Then I'm going to clean out the fridge because those two things are kind of, you know, go hand in hand in the kitchen. So we're going to work on that. And I think later this evening, I'll work on unpacking my clothes in the closet, and then cleaning out the floors and meal prepping. Actually, I should probably do meal prepping while I'm already in the kitchen, right? Yeah, we'll do that. So next task is unpack kitchen, clear out the fridge, meal prep for the week. All right, it's Sunday afternoon. It is about 2:05. This is what the current condition of my kitchen is like. So it's making me anxious, you guys. Too many things on the counter. It's just, most of those pots are clean. The front 2 are clean. The back one has some like tea that I made that I need to go ahead and get rid of. And then I have some clean dishes here. And I think that's just a coffee cup from when I drink some coffee. All of my spices are out. This is what my counter is looking like. And that's trash. I need to get a new trash can because we don't have a trash can here. And you guys, when did trash cans become so, like every single one is like $50, $60, $70 for a trash can for something that you're just gonna put garbage in. That's just crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get one soon. And so yeah, this is the current condition. This is what the armoire is looking like as my makeshift pantry. I don't want to keep those things on top of it because it just looks a little gaudy, but I will eventually empty out the bottom of it and put those things in there and maybe reorganize like some cans and things in there. And then this is all I have left on the floor here. But you guys, the unpacking is not going to be complete until dun 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 dun. All of this. You guys, why? I feel like it's never ending. And I have some kitchen stuff in there. Those are my wine glasses that I had from my last place. And well, they've come with me to so many places actually. So I've lived in at least like maybe 3 or 4 places with those wine glasses. I love those wine glasses. But anyway, we still have all this to do. So much. And then my bedroom. It's just, the unpacking never ends, does it? Well, it does. I'm making progress. So here we are. This is the current state of the house. Don't worry, it's gonna be beautiful soon. Absolutely gorgeous. And I can just see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you guys, I have gone ahead and kind of cleared out the fridge. I had like some English muffins I needed to throw away, a coffee cake that was expired I need to throw away. So this is my refrigerator right now. Looks a lot better. The watermelon, I need to cut up the rest of it and have some of that. And my freezer is packed full of mainly vegetables and some meals that I've been saving and freezing. And then of course, that's Epis. And this is also Epis. So your girl's stacked. I'm loaded for that. So I'm stacked with that. So I'm gonna check off, clean the fridge. Now I'm putting my attention to the bin here. This one was on the floor too. I'm just gonna go ahead and empty that out. I just moved it to the chair so I wouldn't have to bend down so much. So I'll clear this out. It has some baking pans. I'll clear this out. It has my recipe box, which funny thing is that when I moved in here, the previous homeowner, this house was like, you know, for 3 different generations lived here. It was one homeowner before me. And they left a recipe box too. And my daughter and I made a recipe from it. I'll insert the picture of it. I did take a picture of it the first week that we were here. We made a recipe from their recipe box. It was so sweet. But anyway. That's my recipe box, a little green one here with recipes that I've been saving over the years, mainly smoothies and just things that I like to make. But anyway, so there's that. So I'm gonna clear out this bin, clear out this bag, and then put my attention to the countertops because countertops are looking crazy. And I did just make some lunch. So I did boil some plantain, some banan, put with some chicken and broccoli that my dad's gonna have. I'm just having chicken and broccoli and then a whole bunch of fruit. So yeah, that is next on the list. And I'm gonna check off, clear the fridge because we have completed that task. Woot, woot. All right, you guys, I figured I'd do a little cabinet tour. So in this cabinet, there were a lot of things that the previous owner left, but I have started putting in some of my like baking sheets, my cupcake pans, baking sheets. This I use as that's my mini food chopper, and I use it to like make minced garlic, minced onions and stuff like that. My waffle maker, the beaters for my hand mixer, and my hand mixer is back there. This was left by the previous owner. Those 2 things, I'm gonna chuck them or move them. And this set was also left by the previous owner. I think it's really cute actually, so I'm probably gonna keep that. And then these are some of my glassware, and some of it are her Pyrex glassware that she left behind, which I will more than likely keep and just clean them. So that's what is in this cabinet. I'm gonna close that off. Up on the countertops, I mean, it's just a hot mess. Like, please just ignore it. It's crazy. This was my lunch box that I used to take lunch with me to work on Friday. And in this drawer, some of it is mine, some of it is hers. They're like kitchen utensils, a wine opener, whisk, all those type of things. Which this drawer is for all the silverware. She literally left all that. This was all hers, which it's really good silverware. I've already washed them all and we've been using them, so I'm perfectly fine with keeping this. So that is what is in this drawer. But to go back over here, this is like spices and stuff, which I think I'm just gonna throw away all those spices. I really don't know if they're any good. They look pretty old to me, so probably gonna get rid of it. But this is mine, the reusable bags, those are mine. I just shoved them in there. I think that's what I'm gonna make this cabinet for, like freezer bags, aluminum foil, reusable bags. Oh, my dryer just went off, so there's that. Then we have this drawer, just full of all the randoms. I think this is where she was keeping her. Yeah, I think I had gotten cut off because my storage space on my phone is pretty low, but filming on my phone has been a little bit easier for me when it comes to like editing, because I can edit on my phone and everything, so that's nice. I was using the GoPro and I probably will use it still, but anyway, I'm digressing from what I should be talking about. All right, and then in this cabinet, this drawer was full of candles. This was left by the previous owner. I don't know what she used them for. I don't have a need for them. I'm gonna throw them away. So there's that. Gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. I have this bag hanging here for my recycling. I'm using plastic bags as the recycling and the trash right now, since I don't have a trash can. But the top drawer I already showed you guys is, you know, for all the utensils, like fork, spoons, and things. This is where pans have been kept. All of these were the previous owners. This is not mine, but yeah, more than likely, I haven't even really looked at them that well. Some of them look pretty decent, so I'll probably keep them. Maybe, you know, clean them real well. I cleaned off this one already, and I've been using that one. It's kind of my favorite pan now. All right, and so there's that. Then we have the microwave, my big pot. I need my big pot. You know, my Haitian mamas, they know. All right, and then I have my cast iron. This is mine. And then another big pot, because I have a lot of them. And then this is mine as well. These were the previous owners, but my daughter and I love to bake cupcakes, so we're gonna keep those for our cupcakes now. And so I'm gonna organize this area. That drawer is that shelf is completely empty, which is kind of nice. I have room to grow there. And then here, moving on to the other side of the stove, this is a vintagey stove, and I really love this stove. It's gas as well, so one of the selling points for me when I first walked through the house is, you know, the kind of vintage thrifted style that this home already had, and I love it. But anyway, I'll show you guys the backyard too a little bit more later. This was all left by the previous owner. A very nice set, and we've been using them. I washed them, and I think it's gonna be fine. We've been using it. So there's that very pretty, lovely set. This shelf is pretty much empty. This little thing, that's mine. The blue tops are mine. This was left by the previous owner. This was mine, and those are all mine. So I already started moving some things into here that I need to organize. These were all the previous owner's mugs. It's pretty crazy. She left like a whole bunch of mugs, really nice ones. Most of them I'm gonna keep. And then this side too. And you guys, this Disney set of cups are like McDonald's Disney cups from the early 2000s. So they're definitely vintage now, and I love them. They're so cute. There's a set of 4. I'm pretty sure I showed you one of them earlier in this vlog that I have been using to make my chlorophyll and orange juice in the morning. But yeah, this is for the mugs and things. I don't know if I'm going to keep all the mugs here. I honestly think I want to kind of move them here, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to figure it out. And then lastly, we have this. This is my teas and coffee, health medications and supplements, and extra like apple cider vinegar and spices and liquids and things like that to flavor food that didn't fit over here. This is where I'm keeping all of my spices and stuff. I think that works out pretty nicely. Then we have this area down here, under the sink, which is like a classic under the sink. Hold on. You know, with some products, some plastic bags. It's, you know, what you would expect to see under the sink. And excuse my few dirty dishes. Sorry, these are clean. And that's my lunch. All right, you guys, I'm actually gonna stop for a little while, eat something, because it is approaching, yeah, it's 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything much. I've had coffee, I've had my chlorophyll drink and my vitamins. Now it's time to actually get some food into my system. All right, see you guys in a little bit. So Dad's lunch and my lunch. All right. Remember in the beginning of the week how this whole area of the floor was completely filled with bins and bags and crates and boxes? Well, it's all cleared out now. I've organized quite a bit of things into the cabinets, but I'm not gonna lie, the countertops still messy. This side of the countertops, they're just, I have to put away some of that stuff. I honestly want to put the toaster probably on this side, closer to the stove. I'm still trying to work out the kinks of where I'm going to put everything. So I'm also thinking the water kettle will be moved to this side because it'll be closer to the fridge and this cabinet that has all my teas. But yeah, this is it. Looks so much better. Alrighty, you guys, so it is Sunday evening. It's about 10 o'clock, and I am gonna pretty much wrap things up here for today, for this weekly vlog, and I have gotten a lot accomplished. I can't wait to show you guys. My kitchen floors are completely cleared, which is such a nice feeling when you're unpacking a new home. So that is completely done. I mean, we do have a lot left to do. My kitchen countertops still have a lot, you know, on them. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week, and I will see you guys later. Shine on, Radiant Star. Bye.